usually do this on a work day, but today was one of those days where I got a lot of extra food. So I will wait till somebody gets on here. I start doing a whole lot of talking to myself. But truth be known, I am in the process of as many people as I can today on my way home. All right, I got bratwurst, folks. I got about 75 bratwurst. Come on around. I hope I got anybody in here or not.
Thank you, brother.
Two bratwurst for you, and you got one more over here?
I did two.
Two more over here?
And one leg. I call him one leg. His name is Thomas.
All right. Here you go.
Doing all right, brother? Thank you, sir.
Bratwurst for today.
Thank you.
Take it easy. All right, I got a couple people on here. Didn't know I was going to do a live chat today at my job at L3. The Coast Guard had a fundraiser type thing today where they cooked bratwurst on the grill and sold them to anybody that wanted to eat them today on the property for like $5, bag of chips, and a bratwurst sandwich. Had a couple of people in here. Now we don't. That figures. Truth be known, I didn't put any kind of short out or any kind of recommendation, so I don't know if I'll have too many people on this live or not. If my audio's all right, somebody let me know. Truth be known, I just had opportunity. Oh, my phone is ringing. I'm going to decline. All right. I've had a couple people pop in on the live. Most of these people probably don't recognize me. I usually do this on the weekend. All right, folks, y'all ain't going to go. I'm going to go. All right, we got anybody in here? It looks like we got 3 people in the chat now. I got interrupted by a phone call, of course. But truth be known, I don't usually do a live during the week. I am going to be doing a Feeding the Homeless this weekend, a Meals on Wheels type deal that I've been doing every weekend for many weeks. Today at my job, the Coast Guard fried bratwurst on the grill, and everybody at my job L3 come up and bought bratwurst sandwiches and things of that nature. Well, I went and talked to the Coast Guard who was setting up this event today on the site, and I asked them, "What are y'all going to do with your leftover bratwurst at the end of the day if you don't sell them all?" And they said, "I probably throw them in the trash." I said, "Well, I got a better idea. How about let me give y'all my phone number, and when y'all get ready to get out of here at the end of the day, and if you have any bratwurst that you haven't sold after lunch, I would love to take them to the homeless today." And a couple of guys at the Coast Guard said, "Not a problem, not a problem." About 15 minutes before I left today, the Coast Guard called me up and, "You want that? You want those bratwurst? Come get them." And so literally, I've got like 75 bratwurst, folks, in a box. A few sodas, a few bags of chips, but mostly a bunch of bratwurst on hot dog buns, and they're pretty good too. I ate a couple of them today. Truth be known, this is kind of a sketchy live, just kind of a last minute deal. No preparation, no short video to let you know that I'm jumping on as a live. I just, on my way home, I figured I'd feed as many people as I could since I had all these bratwurst in the truck, still warm from the grill. I've already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people already. So I give away about 10 bratwurst. Still have a huge box full. Now my next stop will probably be the skate park, which is on my way home on Waco Drive. Stop by there and give everybody a bratwurst. I don't have a lot of drinks for them today like usual, but I think they will be appreciative of the fact that I got some food for them. Now, if you're not a regular listener on my channel, you probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but as I try to feed the homeless every weekend, and just this week I happened to get blessed during the week with a bratwurst fundraiser at my job. So thank you, Lord. I'm able to feed some people some hot food in real time. They don't have to get frozen food today. They're getting hot bratwurst right off the grill, wrapped in full, ready to go. Hello, hello. I see a couple of people making comments. That's great. I love to see some people in the comment section. Lets me know we got people actually here listening. Got a few people online here. Yeah, just kind of an unplanned live today. But I figured while I was out here, and I see a guy right there in a wheelchair at the Family Dollar. He looks like he's panhandling for change. We're going to hook him up with some sandwiches at the least. All righty, folks. How we do it here on the Devoted Patriots 2 show. How you doing? Want something to eat? I got a couple of bratwurst sandwiches. I'll be right back, folks. They're good. They just cooked them at my job less than an hour ago. Like sausage. Sausage on a bun. You like it? Like a sir. They good to go. I got a whole box full of them here. I just got trying to get rid of them. They gonna throw them away at my job, and they just cooked them today, so I couldn't see it. Alrighty, folks. Let's turn some air back on. I've never seen that guy before. He did not know what to think about somebody giving him something for nothing. He didn't ask. I just happened to roll up on him. So hopefully I can get some good today. Get a few of these out. Looks like I've given away about 12 so far. We're going to kind of keep a count. I don't have no idea how many of these things I was given today. Looks like about 75 bratwurst to me. Says, okay, let's see. I don't see too many of my regulars in here yet, but I do see some people. Blessing up, man. Just sending the good vibes your way. Keep it here. Yeah, wishing you enough peace and God bless. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. God bless. God bless my ability to feed these people. I'm not spending a lot of money out of my pocket, which I do spend a little bit on toiletries and bottled water and stuff for them pretty regular. But a lot of times I get this food free just because they say closed mouth don't get fed. So anytime I see opportunity to talk to somebody that's about to throw away a bunch of good food, I'm the first one to jump in and say, hey, look, I know a place where I can get rid of all that today. Now, my deep freeze at the house is more than half full. I've gotten food from my job 3 times this week, which will make for a glorious weekend. Still got lots of sodas from last weekend, so everybody's going to have a blessed day, no doubt about it, come Saturday or Sunday when I get out here and do it all over again. But it looks like twice this week I'm getting to feed the homeless. Feeding them a little bit today and feeding them a whole weekend. Probably Sunday or Saturday I do a live somewhere between 1 and 3 or 4 o'clock every weekend. I try to do it on Saturday, but a lot of times it ends up rolling over into a Sunday just because I get busy with my scrapping and things. If you're new to the channel, this is Devoted Patriots 2 channel. I talk a lot of shit about politics. A little disappointed in the way our country is running up until Trump come in there, and now I'm a little happier for it, for the way things are going, especially with what I see going on in the last 3 days with the Middle East, with all these great opportunities for our country to grow. Oh crap! Trying to jump out of line and I can't. They got all kinds of roadblocks up ahead. All right, got to drive right today. I don't always drive like a white boy. Got to mind my P's and Q's. They told me I had a tail light out the other day. Yes, folks, I'm not a rich man, but I am blessed every time I turn around with opportunity to feed people that have less than me, and so that feels like such a blessing. I am so grateful that God put it upon my heart to feed people 3 years ago, starting at Christmas, and since then it has only grown to where now I'm able to feed people at least once a week now, and it's just amazing to me. And the best part is every time I turn around, it comes from a new direction. It's not always the same food coming from the same place, from the same people. I have had several different people contribute to the channel. Several people contribute to the neat bags for all these homeless to basically give them like a grab bag. and the food comes from now 3 or 4 directions at minimum every week. And so it is such a blessing to be able to do my part and at least share some love, show some love. There's a song by a guy named Sugar Ray, older song. It says, "Love is what I got." It says you want to prove something to me, give up all your money and share your wealth like charity. And I don't know if that's paraphrasing or what, but I agree with that because love is all you got in this world when it comes right down to it. How you treat your fellow man, how you want to be treated, how you respect it, and how you want people to have equality and respect for each other. So I don't tend to look down my nose at anybody. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a homosexual. I don't care if you're a homeless person. None of these things seem to register in my brain as something other than somebody that maybe needs a little attention, a little help, a little guidance. And when I can help by throwing some groceries at them, I'm going to do it. I like to share my insights with a few of them occasionally. Hopefully, get some of them to vote. Maybe I get all these homeless people fed every weekend for the next, well, for as long as it lasts. Maybe I'll be able to come down here and convince some of them to register to vote for 2026 because they all know this country was doing much worse over the last 4 years. That's probably how a lot of them ended up out here on these streets due to some of these horrific Biden policies we've been living through. Now, all right, folks, I am cruising around here to the little homeless encampment by the skate park. Oh, there's Cindy Smith. I recognize that name. Had a few new listeners on here today. How you doing, Cindy? Many blessings, yes, ma'am. Many blessings. It feels like a blessing every time I look up, and I've done spoke my way into getting some more free food for the homeless. It seems like every time I turn around, it shows up. More than I'm hunting it, it shows up. God didn't just put it on my heart; He put it in my path to run into it because He sees me putting the effort in. I think it goes that way with a lot of things. As long as you put your time and your effort in on something, you have a more of a chance of being successful at it, even if it's something as minuscule as helping the hungry, helping the helping the homeless. All right, let me set my camera up here. We're gonna flip it around. Holler at these guys real quick. There's a couple guys over here. We're gonna hook them up with some bratwurst. Grab my keys. I don't have my keys here today, folks, so we're gonna be extra careful today. We're gonna be quick. All right, bear with me. I got two for everybody.
Two for everybody. I sure think.
It's two.
My two will go on.
And bratwurst, they fresh. Just cooked earlier today.
Thank you, my good. You got soda?
Only soda I got, man. You get it because you asked.
Yeah, thank you, boss.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. There he is. What's going on, Charles? Here he is.
Thank you, sir.
Two more for the guy over there. Ain't got
You got some chips?
no, not the joke. Let me see if I do. I think I got one bag of chips, man. Let me look. Let me look.
Yes, oh.
There it is.
Very good, sir.
Right there.
You too.
Stay blessed.
All right.
Oh, that was awesome. I just fed 5 people. I love it. I love it. Nice. Quick and easy and in a hurry. All right, looks like we got a couple people in now. I didn't really tell too many people about the live. It's kind of a last minute choice. And these people are definitely appreciative, no doubt about it. They're already scarfing that food down. bratwurst were pretty darn good today. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. They was quite tasty. Cooked on, smoked on the grill from the Coast Guard at L3 where I work. They do that pretty regular. They do fundraisers at my job where they sell T-shirts and stuff like that. That's how I was able to get so many T-shirts last week and pass them out last weekend. My job L3 gave me about 50 or 60 T-shirts, brand new T-shirts. Uh, had a Texas logo on them, said something about Waco, and I know it's nice to have clean clothes when you're out here hungry and homeless, and so I made sure everybody not only got some groceries last weekend, but they got them a clean T-shirt as well. I try to hook these people up with as much as I can, whether it be socks, toiletries, T-shirts, anything that I think they can use, even a toothbrush. If I run across a dozen toothbrushes, brand new toothbrushes, I'm gonna be passing those out as well. Can openers, things like that. I always hoard those and save those things because I get a lot of canned goods that don't have the pop top on them, and so I find myself hoarding can openers in order to give away because I give them one every time I see them, but they don't seem to be able to keep up with the can openers. Rule: I go to the dollar store and buy can openers. Every time I end up getting a bunch of canned goods donated to me that are not open or don't have the pop top on them. Oh, bear with me, folks. My thing is trying to fall apart. Now I see two people right here in front of me. I'm gonna let these guys get across the street, and I'm gonna feed both of these guys right here. All right, folks, bear with me. I had to pull over right here on the side of the road and holler at these guys. Let's see here. All right. Hey. I sure give them to you. They getting rid of about 75 bratwursts to my job, and I got to feed somebody with them.
I tell you what, there's a few people underneath the 17th Street Bridge.
I go there every weekend.
Okay, I knew I'd seen you before.
I'm headed there next.
You know Tracy then.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
That's my buddy. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, I'll run this down to make sure Tracy gets it.
I'm headed there now.
Oh, you are?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir. You too. God bless you and have a good day. I agree with that 100%. Kind of parked in a bad spot. It's kind of like scrapping. You just park where you can, you jump out, you get it, and you get on down the road before you get in trouble. That's part of the whole process, should I say. That guy just told me there's a woman named Tracy on 17th Street down there under the bridge. He said he was going to take her a sandwich, make sure she had something to eat today. I said, no, I know Tracy. I'm headed there now to feed her. This guy was going to take his walker and take those two sandwiches, give him, and he was going to walk about 5 or 6 blocks this way and go share them with another homeless person that he knows down here. See, that's sharing the love, that's showing the love. I told him, no, don't worry about it. You eat them sandwiches. I'm gonna go find Miss Tracy. She's pretty easy to locate down here, and I'm gonna make sure she gets something to eat too, as well. Been a glorious day so far. I have fed 14, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would say 14 people so far, 13 people so far. Looks like I've given away about 26 sandwiches already, folks, and still got a good piece of a box full. And these people are not going to let me over. Come on now, don't be an asshole. I know it's second nature for some people, but this is crazy. You know what? I hate it when people are rude drivers. There's just something about people that are just have no respect for the rest of the people on the road. Worried about catching the light than being a decent person. The road here merges from 2 lanes to 1, and when it does, Everybody has to fight to get in the one lane, and it's literally a fight because these cars are not trying to let you in. Not everybody on this planet's a courteous person. There's no doubt about that. I try to be every chance I get, but I can also say I'm quick to get mouthy when I see these people being rude and disrespectful. Unnecessary. Nobody should be in such a big hurry they got to be rude to each other. That just seems like a little bit over the top. All right, folks, I'm zigzagging around these cars. Fixing to be underneath the bridge. I don't know what's going on the last couple of days on my channel. My videos have been down a little bit. I guess it's probably because I have copyright issues on the last 2 or 3 of my videos I've had out. And so YouTube is not sharing them out too much, not doing too many recommendations. So if you are subscribed to my channel and you have not hit the notification bell, that would be appreciated if you want to be able to get all of my videos, especially like my live feeds where I jump out and feed the homeless pretty regular. Thanks everybody for joining in. I do see I got a couple of people in here in the chat. Like I said, this was not a pre-planned ordeal today, but we're gonna make it work anyway. It's not so much about filming. It's more me about sharing the message, sharing the food. Could have took the food home and shared it this weekend and done the whole thing on Sunday with the rest of the food I've already got. But I've got enough food at the house that they're going to have a glorious weekend no matter what. As far as being able to eat and have something to drink, maybe even some snacks and some treats as well. This week I'll probably go buy some fruit for them, bags, something a little more nutritious than snacks. Snacks are just sugar. Sugar doesn't actually add up to a whole lot. I see a guy over there on the other side of the bridge. I don't know if I know how to get to him. We will try though. We'll go down to both sides over here. And I see somebody sitting right here. Hello. We're out here feeding people today. Are you hungry? I got lots of bratwurst. No, ma'am, I don't. You sure? They're freshly cooked today. They're bratwurst. Well, that'd be great. Yeah, if you're not going to eat them, share them with somebody. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Asking for something to drink. Oh, there's a bunch of them down here today. We're fixing to hook them up. All right, folks. There is a bunch of them down here, it looks like today. Let me honk at them. I got groceries over here. Y'all hungry? We got 1, 2, 3. I see 6 people down, or 3 people. It looks like 6 of these things. All right, folks. Bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me tell these people real quick. We're going down to the other side of the bridge. It looks like there's several people over there. Seeing a lot of new people out today. Alrighty, folks. We're going to back out of this hole. I got one person on here. Yeah, I don't normally do these during the week, but it just happens today that I end up with so much food on my way home from work. It just seemed like the better answer to just come out and hook these people up. These poor people down here sleeping outside. A little nutrition goes a long way. I'm thankful to be able to help, even as little as it is. All right. Glad to see we got somebody on the channel. It's Slim Pickens today. I had not scheduled this at all, but we're getting done. I'm giving away, it looks like so far, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36 sandwiches so far today already. Yeah, it may have been about 70 sandwiches total. We're giving everybody two, folks. Four sandwiches will get you through the day. Glad to see we got a few people on here. People jumping in, jumping out, not really realizing what the heck is going on this channel here. This guy driving around talking to himself. Oh, folks, I'm on a mission to try to put my Meals on Wheels mission together on a weekday. I guess that is probably the best name for this video, these live streams I do on the weekend. Just call it Meals on Wheels because that's basically what I'm doing. I'm rolling up with some groceries. I'm back. How y'all doing? Where, where's Miss Tracy at today? I see him over there. I'm gonna have to go chase those people down. Here you go, sir. There's two for you, and two for this guy here. And let me go holler at Miss Tracy if she's rolling that way.
You got a soda or water?
Not today, man. I just grabbed these on my way home from work. I'll catch you this weekend. Good deal, good deal. I don't know that I can get down over there. We're gonna try. We're gonna drive around. See if there's. Yes, sir. All right. See if we get somebody back in here. I don't like talking to myself. All right. Yes, folks, I usually do my lives on Saturday, not on a Thursday. It just worked out that way today, where I was able to share the love on a weekday. Okay, I'm gonna try to find a way down here to where these people were, and I don't know that I can find them. I don't know where easy access down underneath the bridge is from over here. Let me see here. All right, folks, we're gonna move around. I didn't run into Miss Tracy today. I'm thinking she was some of those people I seen walking down the railroad track, but it's really hard to say. The ride, all that comes along with me trying to get these people fed today. I'm gonna have to get me one of those dashboard suction cup things that holds your phone steady because I don't like this thing bouncing around. Drives me crazy. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Back at it. next time I get ready to do a live, I guess I will put out a short in advance just to give some people a little bit of a heads up. We'll know what time it is. Yeah, normally I'm headed home right now, doing a little bit of research, getting ready to do one of my Devoted Patriots 2 rants about something going on in the political world. But instead, we'll do a live right now to make sure that I can get as much of this food out as possible. Like I said, I still probably got about 30 bratwurst sandwiches. As many as I can give away today, the better. Because I know I have enough food at the house to cover them again this weekend, which will be a blessing. Feed them twice in a week. That is just the good stuff as far as I'm concerned. I'd love to be able to feed these people twice a week. Oh, this guy here, I don't know if he's homeless or not. It's really hard to say. Let me go turn right here. I think I can talk to this guy. How you doing? You hungry?
Oh, what you got?
I got bratwurst today, straight off the grill from my job.
Oh man, I can't eat pork.
You can't eat pork.
No, thank you though.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good one.
Okay, I don't know if he's allergic or religious, but he said he don't do pork. Okay, well that's a new one. I've never heard that excuse before, but I'll take it. All right, we're going to get right back into headed down the main drag. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd run into Miss Tracy, but I have not run into her. That don't mean I won't. May have to break down and buy me a new headliner one of these days. This thing up here is looking like a raggedy. But it's not about cosmetics. It's about, well, it's not about looks. This truck is a work truck, and that's the way I look at it. Maybe I should do a little better job of taking care of it, but truth be known, I work it like a dog. There's somebody out here sleeping. Let me see if I can bring us some food. There we go. 2 more. Say. Sorry to bother you, man. I got some food for you, though. Sorry to bother you. I know you're sleeping, but they bratwurst. I hate to wake people up, but I don't think he minded. Got him a pillow and a blanket, some shoes. Really good. He's hooked up. All right, let's pull over here to my brother's keeper. There's always several people out here that I feed pretty regular. How y'all doing today?
Yeah.
I got sandwiches, bratwurst.
Okay. Yeah, be at the mine center. All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
All right.
I'm not seeing too many people down here. Yep, there's another one. Pull up here real quick for this lady. Excuse me. Let me holler at this lady real quick. Grab her a couple of sandwiches, 2 to go. We're up to around 40 given away already. Doing so good in a hurry. How you doing? Quick and in a hurry, folks. Getting it done. Alrighty. Got somebody back on. We got people popping in, popping out. Alrighty. Supposed to be home about 15 minutes ago. The wife's probably panicking, freaking out. Where's he at? She'll be alright. She knows I'm probably out here trying to hook some people up. Anytime I'm late, I'm doing something good usually. Working on something good anyway. Alright, folks, we're gonna turn around right here. And we're gonna head a little closer to the house. Let's say, folks, we give away about 40 sandwiches in about 40 minutes. Not a bad deal. I see another, looks like a buggy pusher right up here. Maybe that's a better word for these people than a homeless person. Homeless doesn't sound too appealing, but it is what it is. That guy's not homeless. He's out out walking his baby. All right, folks, we're gonna get a little closer to the house. There's a couple of homeless people not far from where I stay that hang out around that Family Dollar by my house. And they're always hitting me up for change. I'd rather give them some groceries than give them my money, to be honest, just because I don't like the idea of them buying drugs and stuff with the money I give them. Not to say they all do that, but for anybody on the channel that's popped on, I just want to tell you thank you for listening. Thank you for appreciating what I do long enough to get on this channel and see what I'm all about. I'm about a lot of things. I talk a lot of shit about politics. Do a whole lot of scrapping metal for side money when I can. Work at the local defense contractor down the street, L3. And in my spare time, I'm always trying to find a way to hook up the homeless. Get in where I fit in. See where I can use that expression my dad used to say, closed mouth doesn't get fed. I'm always talking to people that are in the food business, trying to see what I can do to bring more food to the table. I'm eventually going to go up here to my local HEB and ask them about their rotisserie chickens that they throw out on a daily basis. I hate to see that they throw away them rotisserie chickens. At the end of the day, if I could work it out to where I could get them at the end of the day, I would take them home and freeze them and go pass them out on the weekend like I do a lot of this other stuff, which would be an awesome blessing as well. I'm trying to swing that one. I haven't made it yet, but folks, I've got a lot of things in the works as far as trying to feed some homeless people. Believe it or not, folks, I do believe a lot of these people appreciate it, considering I have become a regular facet of these people's, I guess, diet. A lot of these people I feed every week now on the weekend. And it is such a strange thing. I run into a lot of these people all over town. I will be way out in Belmead and run into one of those homeless people at the gas station. And normally when I see them, they're way over here by the skate park in Waco. So these people, even though they're on foot, they have a way of getting around, obviously. All right. Get somebody back in the chat. Looks like everybody over at the skate park is chowing down on a bratwurst. Yes, oh, there's one right there. Let me go pull over and I done found me another guy. I fed this guy a couple times in the past, so I'm gonna try to feed him again. He's one of my local skate park guys down here. Hooking him up. 2 sandwiches. Here we go, folks. You know me. Here to feed you again.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good one. folks, we're up to 42 sandwiches given away, if I haven't lost count, maybe more. It has been a blessed day being able to share what was going to get thrown away. Even think about going by these local motels at times and feeding those people. A lot of those people living in those motels do not have a very good uh, income when it comes to having survival based. Um, it's hard to live in a hotel or a motel. It's super expensive. It's a dead end road, and you basically got to pay your bills every day versus once a week or once a month, which makes it probably really, really hard to get off the whole hotel motel thing and get you an apartment or a house. But because you're staying in a motel doesn't mean I won't feed you. Because if you're living in a motel, you're just like one step above being homeless. You're just one day's rent from being homeless when you stay in a motel or a hotel. And that's the absolute truth. I think I see a couple of homeless people right here. Let's see. I already fed this one guy.
I wish I had a truck.
Y'all hungry? I got bratwurst for you. Lady trying to run these people off for being around her business. But she don't like me neither. I'm gonna feed them while I'm out here. Here you go. Bratwurst sandwiches. Yes, sir. I did, and I seen Tracy. She was walking down the railroad tracks. I couldn't get to her with the truck, but I left some food over there with that guy.
But I got her covered. I share everything with her.
God bless you, man.
No, she blessed me.
There you go.
Yeah.
And for those of you, I was telling the other day about some wild looking art they've got here in this town. Murals everywhere. There's some wild looking murals here in Waco. Smoke shops have all got these paintings on the side of them. All right, folks, we're getting a little closer to the house. Was able to feed another 2 people just there. All right, we are headed home. Bust a U-turn at this light. See, I'm just the opposite of that lady at the smoke shop. The lady at the smoke shop there come outside and is trying to run the homeless people off for, I guess, panhandling out there or standing out there having a conversation. She wasn't very nice. She didn't seem to have any tolerance for anybody on her property unless they were spending money. Well, that's all right. I made sure they had something to eat. I kind of understand her position, but at the same time, these people are just trying to get fed. They're trying to make sure they got something to survive the night, just like everybody else. All right, folks, there's a lot going on in the world today, in the world of politics. We got the Arab Emirates. Trump is in the Arab Emirates today. He has been the last couple of days overseas in the Middle East, raking up trillion-dollar business deals for our great nation. I'm fixing to feed this guy right here. I recognize this guy here is a homeless guy as well. He's out here on this. All right, folks. This guy right here. All right, here we go. We'll hook him up. A couple more bratwurst for this guy. Oh, he's on it. Having a good time. Man, I got bratwurst sandwiches just cooked today. Yes, sir. They good too. Uh-huh. No, you good. No, you good. Yes, sir. Guy tried to tell me he'd give me his weed for trade. I said, no, you good. I don't need your marijuana. I'm good. I'm just here to feed people today. But he was nice enough to want to trade. Shows me he wasn't just trying to get something for free. He actually wasn't asking. I just rolled up on him and offered. That's what I do when I get a chance. When I see somebody that just looks like they may could use a little extra something, hook them up. That's the rule. I don't know if my internet is cutting out or what, but it seems like my people are popping in and popping out. Maybe it's because most of these people that are popping in on my channel today are not new, or new to my channel and they don't know what to think. Very good possibility. Just rolling back to the house, a little closer to the house. Don't know if I will have time to do a podcast this evening or not on my Devoted Patriots 2 channel. I'm already running way late, but that's okay. It's worth it. The wife will have to understand. Folks, it's been successful. It's been a very successful day. I have given away over 50 sandwiches on the way home. Thank you, Jesus. Glory be to God. I love it when the blessings come so easy. A little bit of effort, a little bit of conversation. Get her done. Every time I come up with new food from a new location, it just kind of reaffirms what God has put on my heart. That this was meant to be. I was meant to be doing this. It wouldn't come so easy to me if it was. It would be a lot harder to accumulate this much food so easily if it wasn't meant to be. That's just the way I have to feel about it. I think a lot of things are destined to be. I think a lot of times God speaks to us and we don't always hear it, or maybe we hear it and don't recognize it's His voice. Uh, when God speaks to me and I feel it on my heart, something on my heart so heavy that I have no choice but to do it because it's weighing on my brain. That's when God has done whispered it in my ear and told me what He wants. And in turn, He delivers. In this particular case, I think it went down something like this. I asked God to, if it is possible, let me to be able to do this more often. I asked Him this last Christmas when I was out feeding the homeless with a couple of my friends, and I realized it is possible to feed these people a lot more regular than once a week, once a month, once a year. And now I'm up to feeding them about once a week, sometimes twice a week. This week it's going to be twice a week. Today I fed a bunch of people, and Saturday or Sunday I will do a live and feed a bunch of people there as well. Well, folks, we are down to just about 20 sandwiches to go. We're going to take them to the house, throw them in the deep freeze, and they will be leftovers for our weekend adventure of feeding the homeless. So please come join me on my channel. Hit the notification bell if you will. Like, subscribe, and share, all that stuff. If you want to catch my lives when I'm out feeding the homeless or any of my political antics, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. You know what to do. Okie doke, folks, I'm getting close to the house now. I'm fixing to go in the grocery store or in the Family Dollar here. And it's probably not the best place to be filming, so we're going to call it a wrap. Been a very successful day on my way home from work. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, and share. Devoted Patriots, over and out.